What up, y'all? Welcome to Flix and Comix. JoJo here, and we're live, and I'm back with part 3 of this monstrous haul from 2018. I hope you guys are excited. I think this might be the finale of the series. Not quite sure. We got 2 bins to go through today. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through all this. Sometimes it goes quick. Sometimes it goes slow, depending on what you guys are all talking about in the chat, because I tend to get super distracted with all that. Hey, Perry. Hey, TK. Good to see you guys. How's your weekend going? Hope everyone's having a great weekend and a good time. I know I am, because I got this freaking birra. I think that's Italian, right? Birra. Yeah, this is Artisanal Brew Works Warhead's Extreme Sour Green Apple, guys. I'm about to try this right now and see how it is. So I'm glad there are witnesses in case I drop dead. So yeah, I'll keep a lookout. Wow, that's strong. I could smell the apple flavor. Hey, Russ, what's up? Las Cruces, how's it going? Good to see you guys. All right, ready, guys? I'm a little nervous to try this. All right. Ooh, that's good. Dang. I found a new beer that I like. Cool. It's been a while, actually. But yeah, this I saw my local brewery. They were selling some of this. And I mean, I loved Warheads as a kid. I like the sours. I like anything super sour. It's like my jam. So that was pretty good. Not gonna lie. All right, so I'm not gonna explain too much, because if you guys were with me in the last 2 installments of this, basically one of my stores shut down back in 2018, and I went ham, and I just started grabbing a bunch of stuff, a bunch of Bronze Age goodies, and just random little short story arcs that I really wanted to read that I still haven't gotten to, but will do. It's on the to-do list. I just got to inventory everything. I just procrastinated like crazy until now. So yeah, also I just at the time I was kind of getting out of doing the like the OG comic hauls where you would just, show the books and that's it. I started getting out of that and doing a little more reviews to kind of mix it up. So yeah, that was during my transition time, and now I'm kind of like, well, I feel like the channel is missing the collectibles aspect of, this whole like fandom. So I kind of wanted to bring that back to the channel, and I figured why not do it live, because it takes a lot of editing time to do all that. So here we are. Hey, what's up, Daryl? How's it going? Pages, films and plastics. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you. But anyways, let's crack into it. Okay, so I got 2 bins today. I don't know. We'll see how long this takes. Maybe I'll get too tired and we'll just go through one. I don't know. It also depends on how much you guys distract me. But see, there I go. Every freaking time my camera, I almost tipped it right now, and it just happens every time. So sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry, because it's probably going to happen again. So the way that these things were priced out was anything like Bronze Age. So like at 15 centers to currents were, how much were they? 50 cents? Yeah, 50 cents. And then variants like incentive variants, store exclusives, that kind of thing was all $1. And then anything that was in just like loose without a bag and board was 10 cents. So it was a killer deal. That's why I went crazy with it. And I'm just getting to it now. So here we go, guys. This is an awesome Evil Dead cover swipe here. This is Marvel Zombies 3, 1 of 4. Greg Land. How cool is that? We got number 3 of 4. Oh, sorry. That wasn't Evil Dead. That was Army of Darkness. This one's Evil Dead. And then 404. Cool. Cool. I feel like those are harder to find these days. And I love that Sudam artwork. So I always try to pick those up when I can. Marvel Zombies Return, number 2 of 5. I never read these older story arcs. Like, it seems like there were so many spinoffs of this. I don't even know, but I didn't pick those up back in the day. So here we are. Zombies Supreme. Getting through this. More Sudam goodness here. Marvel Zombies Return again. This is, what number is this? 4 or 5. It's a cool cover. Hey, Ron. We got Supreme. I don't know what number that is. But yeah, that's a cool cover too. Love it. I like these zombies covers because they're always like swipes of something. More Army of Darkness / zombie stuff. Interesting. You got the Dynamite logo right there. It's cool. Pages says zombies rule. They sure freaking do. Oh, speaking of zombies, okay, this is kind of a tangent, but I'm still going to get into it. So I don't know, you guys were probably with me last time. I don't know if you were, but if you were with me, I had the first appearance of Vampire in one of these bins. I was like, oh, cool. Didn't she come out in like the CW? Didn't she have like her own show? And I was so confused for the longest time because I actually read it later and I was like, oh, it's a guy? Like, I had no idea. And I just got really confused. So this weekend, I actually went to one of my shops. This was actually a record store, but they had comics there. And I was just flipping through and I see Zombie. And I was like, oh, and it's this like dead chick on the cover. I'm like, okay, that's where I got it from. So I was confusing Zombie with Vampire this whole time. And it's because I'm not familiar with those books. I never read them at all until the other day when I read Vampire and I was just like shocked. But now it all makes sense and I feel so much better about it. Just had to get that off my chest. But yeah, I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but look at the eyeball. That's so cool. So cool. Russ says, off subject, but that Joker cover on the spinner is fire. Thanks. I actually just got that. I've been looking for this for years and I just never could settle on a great price for it. And one of my favorite sellers on Instagram actually had a sale, I guess 2 weeks ago now. I don't know, but his name's great_success / Matt is his name, his actual name. But yeah, he's a great seller on Instagram. You should go check him out. But he had this for sale and I had bought from him before and I love doing business with him. So I really trusted him with it. And yeah, he packaged it great and he gave me a really good price for it. So compared to eBay too, it was like a no-brainer for me, especially because like it saves me the work of looking and then like continuing to look and then you never know who you can trust or whatnot. I feel a little weird sometimes buying off Instagram, even though I know there's a lot of great sellers there. So I've kind of tiptoed into it recently, but he's definitely one that's trustworthy. And so yeah, go check him out if you can. But yeah, I love that job cover. So cool. Random Secret 6 here. We got a sensational She-Hulk. Cool. I wish I found more of those. We got Spider-Girl 83. What's the news? What's up with Spider-Girl? Are we going to see her anytime soon in the MCU? Do you think they're just kind of going to ignore that character? What's up with that? Regardless, I bought a ton of Spider-Girl back in 2018. Potential spec or not. Look at this cover. It's a swipe of that cover that never got released, right? Because of how sensitive, I don't even know, controversial, I guess you could call it. Hey, Knights of Old. Welcome to the stream. 79. Yeah, you don't really hear too many people talking about Spider-Girl. I don't know much about her myself, which is why I scooped all these up. Cool cover. Simply says what? Yes, the Joker Batgirl cover. Yeah, that's the one. Or Supergirl. Yeah. Ooh, this is a cool one. I think that's an homage cover, right? Pretty cool. I notice every time I do a live, I start getting like a little bit of a runny nose. I don't know why. It's not runny. It's just like sniffles. It's like allergies or something. Maybe it's the dust in these bins. That's a cool cover. You said Spider-Girl. Her first appearance will be on top of spec lists tomorrow. No, I don't have that much influence. I've never owned a Spider-Girl. Cool book. Yeah, I mean, before this, I might have like one or two, but they had a huge collection there. So I was like, just, I have a mild interest in it. That's the thing. During that day, I was just like, I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to grab stuff that I have a mild interest in at the very least. And, I mean, at that price, you can't go wrong, because even if, you don't end up liking it, like say I don't like these, I'm sure I could just sell them and still make a profit, even if, they're not super valuable. Like even if they're $2 books, I will still be making a profit and selling them. Probably bulk, but at 50 cents, you just can't go wrong. It's kind of silly not to go crazy. Elseworlds. I always like picking up the Elseworlds because I just feel like those are also kind of hard to find sometimes. Superman and Batman Generations and Imaginary Tale. Interesting. Yeah, these are always odd. Hey, Patrick. What's crack-a-lackin'? Just here, continuing this massive haul and going through it. Got Superman Aliens here. Dark Horse action. I've been starting to realize I really dig in like Dark Horse, like older stuff lately. I've been picking up a lot of like old mask issues, like the Jim Carrey mask. Like they're so cool. And I didn't realize that Bruce Timm did some of those covers from back then. And now I'm just like, oh damn, I need to find all of those. Really cool. There's Superman and Bugs Bunny. Superverse says Elseworlds has some great stories. Yeah. I'm trying to collect them all, so hopefully I can check those out. Superman Aliens. I'm a sucker for this stuff, guys. You all know that already. Ooh, that's a cool cover. Superman Aliens 2 God War 404. Look at the queen. Awesome. We got 3 of 4. Has anyone read this? Is it good? We got another. Is this an Elseworlds? No, I think it's just a graphic novel. Superman: The Earth Stealers. John Byrne. Pretty cool. Prestige format. More prestige format. We had Superman versus Predator. More Superman versus Predator. What number was that? Let's see. That was 2 of 3, so this is 1 of 3. Shalini. Superman Under a Yellow Sun. A novel by Clark Kent. That's interesting. Hey, PV. Welcome. How's it going? Hope you are well. All right, we got Batman or Superman and Batman, Another Elseworld. Okay, so this is a continuation from the other one I pulled up earlier. Cool. This is a random, more current one. Look at that Scarecrow cover, All-Star Batman. I heard All-Star Batman was pretty good. Okay, so now we're hitting some 10-cent comics. Not 10 centers, not 10 centers, not gold, not Golden Age. That's for damn sure. Justice League, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Is this 6 of 6? Hey, Tapia, welcome. Comic Familia, absolutely. So I was thinking about having an auction eventually. Not of this stuff, but I have other stuff that I've been going through, and I have a bunch of doubles. So I'm either going to just save a lot of that stuff and do like a giveaway for my 2K, or I mean, I'm still going to do a 2K giveaway regardless, but I could just add that to the giveaway, or I might just do an auction. I don't know, but Dark Days. What is this? Number 6 of 6. This is Temple Smith. Max Washington, how are you? Red Rain Vampire Batman is an awesome Elseworlds. Yeah, I've seen that one. Actually, is that this one? This pop was gifted to me. Isn't he from the Red Rain one? That's the vampire one, yeah. Pretty sure this one's from that Elseworlds. Simply Incredible says JoJo mystery boxes coming soon. You never know. You never know. No, I don't think I would do a mystery box. If anything, I would do. No, I don't want to reveal it, but I've been thinking about my 2K giveaway, and it might be a mystery something, but I don't think it'll be a mystery box per se. Vampire, Lord of Nightmares. American Vampire, my bad. Scott Snyder and Dustin Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen, I feel like he's so underrated. I met him once. He's cool. We got Bombshells, number 2. So these were 10 cents. Patrick, you know you are big time when you start the boxes. I'm not going to do like a full-on box sell. I might do an auction, if anything. But Ow. Sorry, my leg fell asleep. I'm like stretching it right now. Sorry if I look awkward. Oh, it hurts. Oh my God, it's like pins and needles. Ugh. Oof. I just showed this already. What am I doing? You guys, my stream's a mess today. Ugh. All right. Got some Swamp Thing. Look at that cover. Whew. Yeah, I'm not gonna do like a box thing. It's a mystery something that I'm thinking of, but it's not a box. That's so cool. This is the Grant Morrison run. How is this so cheap? It's crazy. And then we're jumping to some later Swamp Thing with Vertigo. Well, the other one was from Vertigo too, but it was older stuff. Older. Oh my God, these covers are so gorgeous. Knights of Old says, did you get to go to the UFC Island for work? Oh my God, I'm sorry. My foot is like killing me right now. Oh my God. I have to readjust. This is not. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm good. I think I'm good. No, I didn't go to UFC Fight Island just because of, well, only select people went. Whoever works the live team. I don't work live. I work post-production. So yeah, I deal with a lot of the footage afterwards and before, but that means I get to stay in Vegas, which I'm happy about because during this pandemic, I don't think I would want to be traveling, but to each their own. Oh. Ron, the future. Jojo, that's a cool shirt. What does the writing say? Oh, it's the ultimate in alien terror. It's the thing. I can't get I would stand up right now, but my foot is like falling asleep on me. So I would probably fall and humiliate myself further. So I'll just show you later. Here we go. 14. Why did I say that? This is number 2. Ron must own a tie-dye shirt company. Have you been to that Vegas pawn shop that's on TV? Yes, I have. Pawn Stars. It's weird. It's like it's actually more like a studio. They have a front, where it's like they have some things here and there. But I think you go further to the back. I didn't go to the back. I just stayed in the front. But if you do like a tour or whatever, they'll take you to the back and they'll show you like the whole tour or the whole studio. And basically, I think they just grab the items and like they make it look like a storefront in the back, though. It's kind of weird. My initial thinking is like, I wonder why they didn't just use the whole space, but I guess because they want people and tourists to be visiting, so they have a separate area for the tourists. And then they have a separate filming area. So it kind of makes sense, but at first I was a little confused. But yeah, Swamp Thing, number 3. Chumlee. Yep. I used to love that show. That one and Storage Wars, was it? And Auction Hunters? Is that what it's called? I love all those types of shows. Swamp Thing, New 52. After a while, they get a little bit formulaic. And you're like, let me guess. They found a gun in the storage, and now they're going to go to the shooting range. Swamp Thing Convergence, number 2. Sorry, I need a sip. Last criticism. Every time I passed by the gold and silver pawn shop, had huge lines to enter. I got lucky, I guess, that time because there weren't that many people. And I wasn't living here yet, actually. I haven't gone since, so I don't know how it is now. Did you go to Chumley's candy store? No, I didn't. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess I stopped watching a while back. Is it even still on? I don't know. I don't have cable. I hear that Chumley has a candy shop across the street. Oh, maybe I'll go check that out. That's cool. Hey, Geekly Goods, what's going on? How's it going? Guys, check out Geekly Goods. He does great content on like reactions to movies and shows. One of my faves. So yeah, go do it. Go do it. Raw in the Future. I watched a lot of Storage Wars. Yeah, it's a great show. I like Comic Book Men better. I watched it, but like I said, I got rid of cable, so I haven't really. Where's it streaming? Is it streaming? Maybe I'll hop back on that. And American Pickers. American Pickers is awesome. What are some of your favorite Eternals runs? Eternals, I'm not really a too hardcore of a Marvel person, so I don't. I have a few of the older issues, but I never got into Eternals. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, all right. Aliens kidnapped. Very cool. Aliens hives 4 of 4. Okay. We got 2 of 4 here. Dazzler. Dazzler. Yes, Geekly Goods. I'm more familiar with New Gods, that's for sure. I'm excited for all that in the movie world. The movie world's going to be awesome whenever it comes around to fruition. Think you can watch all the Comic Book Men on Amazon Prime. Okay, cool. Thanks, Pat. That's awesome. We got Daredevil, Man Without Fear 32. We got the monsters in the back. I think I have that one already. Okay, so Day Tripper I got specifically because I heard it is an amazing story arc. So I found most of them there. I think it's 1 through 10. I'm missing, what number am I missing? I'm missing 2, number 2. So I still gotta go track that down, but the covers are pretty neat too. Yeah, I heard this is one, it's like a must read. So yeah, as you guys can see, I just try to pick up for collectability, but also to fill runs, but also small story arcs so I could just read and very quickly and check it out at a discounted price. So that's how I do it. I just finished up Dark Knight Master Race not too long ago, so I should be doing a review on that very soon. So you can look forward to that. Okay. So continuing, this is one I got for 10 cents. 30 Days of Night. Pretty cool. Pretty gross. I know, right? Had to grab that. Yeah, Night's episode of Toy Hunter with Stan Lee was fun. Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about the show. But you guys know how I am with shows. How the hell are you going to have time to read all these books? You know, I don't really worry about that. I kind of just go. So whatever comes, comes. If it doesn't, it's still cool to collect these things. That's why I don't collect just to read. I don't collect just for collectability's sake. It's kind of a mix you get from me. So, you know, there's no losing in that situation, especially if you're getting it for cheap. Jojo, can you turn your comic book rack a little so you can see the Ahsoka? Oh my god. Just for you, Pat. Just for you. I'll show you up close. So, if anything, I would sell my direct, which is in much better condition. There might be like 2 very minor ticks on that, but it's non-breaking. Well, one of them is actually breaking, a little bit breaking. The other is non-breaking. This one I would keep though, because it's a newsstand and it's in worse shape, yes, but newsstands are hard to find with these things. So yeah, I don't mind having a lower grade if it's that scarce, you know? So yeah. Anyways, continuing on. That was for you, Pat. But yeah, I think I want to hold on to it. Like I was telling you, it's just she's got that show coming, and for anyone that doesn't know, that's her first appearance, and I got lucky finding it actually at this same store back when it was up and running. It was a clearance center, so I would visit it often. They had those. I scooped them up, and I'm glad that I did because now they've just gone crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how high that thing skyrockets because I feel like she's still got legs. So, Robocop. I think I have this one already, so I might have to give that away. Let's see what else here. We got a Reanimator. Cool. We got a Daredevil. 37. We got a 35. Trying to fill that run. David Mack. Goodness. We have number 16. $17. $18. This cover I'm in love with. I have one of these already, so this is probably going to be in my giveaway for sure. Okay, then it gets into, these are more, you'll see some like obscure things that I pick up too. Like, how often do you see this book? Collector's Dracula. John Bolton. David Mack. I don't recognize the other names, but those are the notable names from that list. Brian Bendis. Eggleton. Oh, yeah, Eggleton. I don't know, Scott Rockwell or Sean Shaw. Derek Gross. But yeah, it's interesting to find these things and like see the creative talent that went behind it. Dead World. Look at that cover. Oh my god. The Dead World covers are just awesome in general. Number 4. Look at that one. Love that artwork. Great artwork. Okay, so now we're hitting some Batman Adventures. These are definitely going in my giveaway. Got a random Elseworlds right there. Batman Houdini. Interesting. We got Batman Incorporated from the New 52. I really just enjoy collecting combo packs. And that was back when they were giving like the digital copy. For whatever reason, they would have a variant cover for these. So it's just another fun thing to hunt down because they are more limited than your first print, second print type of thing. So sweet. So yeah. All right, moving on. All right. Geekly Goods. Have you caught any Stargirl? Seems to be one I hear lots of good things, but I didn't expect to. I heard a lot of good things about it, but here's the thing. I explain this all the time on my channel. When it comes to shows, I am just living in the past, living under a rock, you could say. So right now I'm finishing up Alias. I'm on season 5. Before that, I finished X-Files during the quarantine, so that was awesome. But yeah, anything new, I don't really keep up with. Unless it's like movies, then I'm really trying to keep up with movies, even though it's been tough with everything happening. And yeah, but other than that, with comics and with movie or shows, if it's serial formatted, I usually like to binge stuff. So I haven't seen Mando. I haven't seen pretty much anything great that you guys all rave about for the past like 10 years. So yeah. That's my spiel for the day. Hey, Comics Addiction. How's it going? Geekly Good says, are these from your local shop or did you snag these online? So basically, this was from a comic shop that was near me back in 2018 that closed down. And so when they were closing, it was a closing sale. All of this stuff was just dirt cheap. So like most of it is their 50-cent buys. A few of them are dollar buys. Some of them are 10-cent buys. So yeah, I really went crazy that day and I was just like grabbing a bunch of bronze, although I'm not showing a lot of the bronze today, but in previous installments, you'll see that I grabbed a ton of bronze. I grabbed, if it's current, it's probably like Batman or like anything kind of horror related. And variants, I feel like I grabbed a good amount of like Star Wars stuff too. You guys, if you want to go check out the other videos, you can check that out. But yeah, it was already a clearance center as it was. So that's why I guess they were also kind of struggling a little bit. But that day I was like, this is my chance. So yeah, that's the opportunist in me. I love that issue 25 cover. But anyways, continuing. All right, so we have this Batman the Ink. This looked kind of interesting. I don't know if this is an Elseworlds. It looks like it is, but it doesn't say anywhere that it is. So I don't know if it's just like a one-off graphic novel potential. Okay, so here's some more bronze stuff. Bronze/silver. Probably getting into bronze. Hawkman. Look at that cover. It's number 20. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Got number 17. Always reminds me of Little Mermaid. You know, these aren't in perfect shape, but for the price, it's like you can't beat it. So I'm really not picky with it. And I'm kind of happy because I can just like open them up and read them and not feel bad, you know? Look at this oldie. Tales of Suspense. It's the Nelson variant. Number 91. Look at that. Very cool. Geekly says, so sad when the shops closed. I snagged a haul on a closeout here in 2018 as well. Went extremely crazy. Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to. I mean, a bargain shopper, you know, naturally. So, but when you see an opportunity like that, it doesn't come around very often. It's unfortunate, obviously, for the LCS. I hate to see my shops close, especially that one. That was my absolute favorite shop. And the people were great there. They're still, technically, they didn't fully close, I guess you could say, because they had other shops and all. So some of the employees are still working there, but at the other shops. But with that one, that was my favorite one, and they closed. I was so sad. Have you ever read Gotham by Midnight? I picked up a couple of those in this giant haul. It's not in this video, but I think it was in the last one, the one before that. Yeah, I forgot who was telling me it was pretty good. I think it was Todd. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Oh, hey Puff. How's it going? Okay, so more House of Secrets. Who's that? 126. I always pick those up too when I get a chance. Number 125. Number 121. Submariner. Oh, Tales to Astonish. Submariner Hulk. 86. Wow. Now, is this considered silver or bronze? I feel like it's silver going into bronze. I don't know. I don't have the exact. I don't want to pull it out and check the exact dates. Yeah. Oof. Oh my god, I love this cover. Introducing the Legion of the Living Lightning. Guess that's a key there. Never heard of the Living Lightning, but that's cool. Number 97. Hey, Jackson. Admiral Tony Nelson variant. So a little change. Oh, hold on a second. This is falling. Ooh. All right. That's good, I think. Okay. So, Tales to Astonish, Incredible Hulk, Submariner. Another sweet cover. Close that up. 101 right there. Beautiful. And then randomly, we got a Droids number 1. And then we got 10-cent Princess Leia number 3. Second printing from the newer Marvel canon. And then another one. I guess that's going in the giveaway. We got Star Wars Darth Maul Death Sentence. Woo! Look at that cover though. Darth Vader. Number 4. The Charles Soule run. Here comes Daredevil. Look at this cover. The line work on that. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, what else? So 10-cent haunt. Now, I was talking about this in the last video, I think. This looks like a scary version of Spider-Man to me. And then you got like McFarlane artwork and Kirkman on it. You got Capullo, I guess, doing the interiors. Just look at that lineup. That's insane. Glapian. Like, what? How come I never heard of that? Tony Fett. What's crack-a-lackin'? We got a Star Wars. So this one was $1 because it's a ratio. 1 in 25. Number 16. Ron says, I have to go. Great seeing you. Thank you for coming on and showing your awesome haul. Well, thank you for stopping by, Ron. You are always welcome. And have a good night. And a good week. Darth Maul. This was also $1, I think. Yeah. Cool. We got Star Wars 3 of 4. New Hope. Star Wars Empire. Number 31. Darth Maul, number 5. Is that, what's her name? Isla Sakura? Is that her? Let me open that. I'm curious because I always forget her name and it bugs me so much. Oh, God. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know. I think that's her. Damn it. Whatever. Ayla Sakura. Oh, well. I'll look it up later. Joker 68. Hey. Just stopping by to say hi. Doing good. I watch on the rewind. All right. No problem, Kurt. Hope you're feeling better a little later. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ayla Sakura. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But this one's cool. A one shot. Here. Ayla. We got a Boba Fett, Adam Hughes. Pretty cool. Oh, okay. I shared this one on my Instagram, I think. There we go. There's a few that I had showed. I wonder if they're in here. Yeah, okay. So this is a little batch that I had showed on my Instagram. Because these are... This is episode 1, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that was... I forgot. Let's look this up because I know these are keys of some kind. Thing is, back then, I didn't pick them up because they were keys. I just grabbed them because they're Star Wars. You know what I mean? You just grab them because they're Star Wars and they're cheap. Let's see here. What was that? Star Wars Episode 1. I think it had something to do with Darth Maul. Character. Darth Maul. Let's see here. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, it is. First appearance of Darth Maul in an original story. So, okay. So, I guess not including the adaptations. Cool. And then this was, I think, another one, right? Episode 1. I gotta put this in a better bag. Oh my god. Let's see here. This one was the variant. I think that one is hot right now too. Is that the first cover appearance, I want to say? I don't know. I'm not good at keeping up with keys, guys. Cameo appearance. Whatever, dude. I don't know. Guys. I'll look it up later. I know it's something. I just forgot. But again, that's not why I picked it up at the time. We have a Dark Force Rising, number 6 of 6. We got A Splinter of the Mind's Eye. I have this novel. This is number 3 of 4. It'd be cool to pick that up. Boom, shakalaka. His first appearance of Dr. Aphra. I love that Eddie Granov cover. Yeah, I've had that. I actually have like 3 of these. One's in a slab. 2 are raw, I believe. But I knew I had this one in here because, again, I picked them out when I posted to Instagram about it. Darth Vader, number 19. This one's hot for some reason, too. I don't know. Oh, yeah. And then the Day Trippers. Okay, cool. All right. So the Frankenstein's Monster, number 6. This one's a little more ratty, but it's all right. D says, I'm out. Take care, all. Great stuff, Darth Jojo. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. I know you're on the East Coast, so it's pretty late over there. Man Thing 17. Number 9. Frankenstein Monster. It's interesting to call him the Frankenstein Monster. I don't know. I'm so used to calling him Frankenstein's Monster. Adventure into Fear with Man Thing. Adventure into Fear with Man Thing 17. All right. We got Chamber of Darkness, number 8. 15 cent right there. Cool. My niece lost her mother yesterday. Things have been pretty bad. Worried about her so much. She's only 19. Oh man, I'm sorry, Kurt. That's rough. Very sorry to hear that. Sending, positive vibes. I know it's like hard right now, but it sucks. Moving on. Adventure into Fear, Man Thing. Look at that. Just a beautiful, beautiful cover. Daredevil, Man Without Fear, 38. This one's kind of ratty too, but you know, at 50 cents. I'm not gonna leave it behind. Adventure Comics, 376. 376. House of Secrets, number 101. All right. And what else here? Did I show these? No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're done. We're done with that third box. We have another box, and we are about 40 minutes in. Do I want to do this today? You know what? Maybe I'll just wait for next week. I kind of want to look up that Darth Maul again. What was that? Darth Maul. Or was it? Let's see here. That was episode 1, right? Episode 1. Let me see. Where is it? Damn it. I should have left it out. Here we go. No, that's not it. This one. I know this is something. Episode 1, Phantom Menace. God. Phantom Menace. 3 or 4. Let's see here. Not seeing it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, one of the first appearances of Darth Maul. I think on the cover appearance. Or is it just in comics in general? I guess I could look in several different places. Let's see. Darth Maul. Sorry, this must be boring for you. Love that Daredevil cover. You picked up a ton of books for a great deal. Yeah, I really went crazy, but I feel like I had to, like, as a collector and just an opportunist in general. Like, you know, you can't say no to those opportunities when they come because they're just so few and far between. And even if you don't plan to keep everything, I mean, selling it is not a bad idea either. So I'm not one of those people that's just like looks down on selling stuff or flipping things. I don't personally do it that much. I've done it before, but I mean, yeah, I don't judge. It's like, do what you got to do. Jean was amazing on DD and Dracula. Yeah. Okay, where was I? I get so distracted. Okay, Darth Maul. Okay. That's a trade paperback. Okay, here we go. Yeah, first cameo appearance, I guess. I'm not seeing this cover, though. Is that just... There it is. Okay. First cover appearance. Yep, I was right. That's what I thought. First cover appearance. Awesome. How was your sale? Comics Addiction. Did you get rid of a lot of books? If you're still here. By the way, this beer is delicious. For those of you who just came in or listening now, it's awesome. if you're a 90s kid and you like Warheads, you'll love this. Oh, hey, Gore. I didn't see you there. Gene Colan artwork on Daredevil. I still can't believe you got these for under $1. It's insane. Like, yeah, just going through all this stuff, and I'm like, wow. Like, just even with the Star Wars stuff, I'm like blown away at how the market has changed with that. I mean, yes, it's definitely due to the fact that there are, shows and maybe potential movies coming. But it's crazy. Like, I'm telling you, I used to do hauls back in the day with Star Wars books and no one cared. And it was just like, whatever. I used to do like the Star Wars Bounty Hunter, what's it called? Smuggler's Bounty mystery box. I used to open those all the time. And those were like my lowest viewed videos. And now Star Wars is like the big thing. It's crazy. But yeah, all this stuff, like, I guess one of my main things that I want to emphasize too with all that is just like seize those opportunities, but it's not necessarily all about like the current spec. You kind of want to think about your own tastes and fandoms and then kind of spec within that. So at least you have, some kind of like barometer. I actually watched Comic Fu the other day, and he did a really great Star Trek video slash haul talking about this exact thing. And I fully agree with him. And he was saying, like, yeah, right now, Star Trek's not hot, and I'm getting these for like pennies on the dollar, and no one's caring about them. And he's not necessarily saying they're going to blow up or anything, but he likes Star Wars. So it's a win-win, right? So if you want to just go for those things and not necessarily like follow what everyone is following right now. And that's why a lot of times I'm in my own world here. I feel like I'm stuck in the past. I just like certain fandoms, and I go out and I try to find the best deal possible, not always at comic shops. There are other means, there are auctions that aren't eBay. I've gotten very lucky with several different books. I thought I had something here that I could show you guys, but actually, I might. Where'd it go? Anyways, whatever. There are several keys that I've gotten. I posted on Instagram about it if you guys want to go digging for that post, but at Goodwill's, I got the first appearance of Darkseid at a Goodwill for, I think it was like 25 cents. It was nuts. Forever People one. And same with first appearance of Silk. I got for like $1.50. I think it was insane. It's just about looking everywhere. It's not only the comic shops. Actually, it's harder to find deals at comic shops because a lot of times they know what they're selling, unless they're those shops that are annoying that, they don't price things and then they wait till you pick everything out and then they price it afterwards. That happened to me the other day. So I think I showed it already, but in one of these bins from this haul, I think it was like the first cover appearance of Asajj Ventress. And I had it for, well, obviously for like the 50 cents. But of course, that was years ago. I recently went to my shop, a different one, obviously, because that one closed. But I went to one that I usually don't go to. And for this reason, occasionally they have good prices, but they didn't have, I found that same book, the Asajj Ventress first cover appearance, and it was not priced. And I was like, oh, I wish it was priced, because that's the thing. If they price it, they'll honor that price. even if it's an old price. But if it's not, then they just check it on the spot, right? So I brought it up there. And my other books in the hall were like $2, right? And I was hoping, I was like, fingers crossed. And I'm like, all right, hopefully the lady will just be like, all right, all of these are $2. Why not just make this one $2? She looks it up. She looks it up, like, and she even said it, like, oh, I have to look this one up because it wasn't priced. Oh, and I'm not going to mention which store it was. I think people from Vegas already know, but because there's only one that I know of that does that. But anyway, she came back and she was like, oh, all of these are like $2, but this one right here, this one is actually going for more, and it's at selling for $100 right now. So I can give you 10% off, and I can give it to you for 90. And I was like, nope. No, thank you. I'm good. I have one at home that I got for 50 cents. So I'm good. I'm good. What would be the next big thing, I wonder? Oh, like what? Yeah, like the next Star Wars that blows up. I have no idea. That's the thing. A lot of times it's hard to predict those things. That's why I'm saying, like, spec is fun, but I just feel like it's more worth it if you're actually into those properties, whatever you're looking for. Because sometimes I know people spec just to spec because it's on the top 10 list, and I feel like that's the wrong way to do it. I think it's good to listen to the top 10 and to see what's hot and whatever, and know the pricing for stuff. For sure, you should be educated, but I don't think you should take that as a go out and hunt for this list, because by that time you're already late to the game. Unless you can find it like a stealth buy, then that's good. But otherwise, look for other things that aren't making the top 10 that are cheap, and that you like. And that way it's a win-win. I love Star Wars comics. Gil and Soul, they feel like new scenes from the original trilogy. Oh, yeah. That, what's funny though? Like, I read the first issue of I think it was the Soul, the first one that was, I guess, the new phase of the Marvel stuff. So I guess that was the Soul run, I think. I read that one, and it felt a little off to me, but I'm sure they got their footing back later. It took me 4 days to watch episode 4. Just have not had the time to watch the rest. Talking about, what's it called? Oh God, what is it called? WandaVision? I'm mainly collecting cheap 90s books because that's what I love. Exactly, Russ. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do too. I collect 90s goodness. I like collecting, even though I have a lot of like the 90s Batman stuff, I find it fun to go and collect, like, try to find like the newsstand versions of things that I don't have, It's just fun. And if I ever feel like it's too much, like it's taking too much room, I can always sell it. And that's the thing I think people think is overwhelming, is it like, somebody asked me earlier, like, oh, how are you going to have time to read all that? It's like, or where are you going to store all that? Those are questions that, like, yeah, I know I have enough room here. So, but you got to also remember, once you buy it, it doesn't mean you're stuck with it forever. Like, you could sell things. And I sell things on eBay, and yeah, do pretty well on that. So it's, once I read things, you get it for cheap, you read it, you let it go. Unless you really like the run, and then you keep it. Collectability. So you can't really go wrong when it's like that, right? especially when it's stuff that you love to collect. I think what we all have in common is love for stories in the comic medium. I've been reading tonight and I continue to be amazed by the creators who are like musicians making magic with their talent. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree with that. And it's just crazy what it can do, cuz like I know in 2020, obviously we all had a rough time in 2020, but like it really did help. Just like reading, escaping, especially because I didn't have my usual escape route, I guess you could call it, is going to the movies. Like I would go almost every week. Like that was my jam. Like going kicking back on a Friday night and watching the latest movie. But because I didn't have that, I was just reading more and rereading stuff that I just loved. And it was just nice, you know, it was cool. When I take books to the counter and the owner checks eBay, I'm always out. I know. It's so annoying. I'm like, man, you wouldn't even know what the price of that book was if I didn't bring it up. At least give me half off. I mean, you're still making a good amount of money. Star Wars, LOL. Hey, Carissa. How's it going? Good to see you here. Carissa's my cousin. Comics addiction. I was long through a bunch of books from the past 5 years. A lot of people called trash and are now keys. Exactly. I remember, I'm not going to say who it was, but somebody that I know in the community was kind of bagging on people who did dollar hauls. And here's the thing with that. It's like, yeah, of course, if you go and you just aimlessly buy dollar books, like, yeah, then it's probably not a great idea. But if you like what you're buying, then again, you get the reading content out of it, and then you can resell it afterwards. And at the very least, they're probably going to be sold for $1, right? So you might lose out here and there, but it's like you can still sell them at that price. The problem with, the quick flipping is that like if you buy like an expensive store variant or something, those depreciate very quickly. So you have a shorter amount of time to sell those. So the safer thing is to do dollar hauls. And then, of course, being that you already have like room for these things, right? Because some people really struggle with that and they don't have room for a collection. But if you have the room and you like what you're buying, there's nothing wrong with dollar buys because yeah, it's just there's so much potential there, especially it depends what you're buying, but I mean, I found that a lot of times, like this big haul, there's a couple of keys in there. And actually, from the same store, I bought the first Ahsoka. You guys saw that. And I bought, what was the other one? Miss Marvel the other day. Miss Marvel for like 50 cents. I mean, it's nuts. The first, I think it was the first cover appearance or the first appearance. You see how bad I am with the keys. But yeah, it's like I got it for so cheap. And yeah, I get all these other books too. But these are things I'm planning to read eventually. And if not, I can always sell them, right? Like, I don't know. That's just how I see things. I sell on eBay sometimes, but they want too much personal info. mm, yeah, it's true. They kind of do. Are you talking about um like email accounts or like home address? Because I've been using my PO box a lot more. Great show. I gotta go. Oh, see ya, Splash Page. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, is it bad that absolutely nothing changed for me during the lockdown? Introvert life. No, not bad at all. I'm a bit of an introvert myself. I try not to be, but I'm naturally introverted. Um, and it's a daily struggle for me. So yeah, that's why I get nervous every time I do these lives. Like right before, I'm just like, oh, everything in me is telling me like, don't do it. Don't do it. But I have to fight it. And, I get that like social anxiety. I hate it. But I've realized that it's something that I just have to live with. It's never going to go away. It's just something you have to fight every day. Prowler, hello. I try to keep my collection to 3,000 or less. I should sell my books, but usually end up AOKing them to another home for someone else to enjoy. That's exactly how I am too. Which I found myself doing when I was grabbing doubles. I was like, "Ooh, I know who this can go to. I know who this can go to." And it's kind of cool. Like I like that. That's awesome. I need to control myself. I think now I have over 15K. Holy smokes. I didn't know you had that big of a collection. I don't know how big my collection is. I don't think it's that big though. New rule is they want your social security. What? Apparently, I didn't get the memo for that. And also direct link and password to your bank account? Kill me. Ugh, maybe I'll try Instagram like you then. I used to sell a lot more than I do now. Maybe that's why I just haven't sold in a little bit. The last time I sold was like 2 months ago. When did they do this? The key is control. We have comic book sickness. We really do. I think we do too. But yeah, you're right. I think it's important to have like direction too. Because although I bought all these books and it seems like I have zero direction, I actually do. Like I know what I'm doing, and yeah, like I have a goal that I want to meet for these things, and it's like again, the depends on pricing. You always want to get a good deal. I mean, that also makes it fun too when you're on the hunt, right? Streams are great. No worries. Cool. Hello. Evar or Evar? Non-readers of comics and books can't understand why we collect them and don't get rid of them after we read them. Yep, home libraries are once were common, but now rare, and many people don't get it. Yeah, like a part of me is like, you know what? I should really start reading like new stuff because everyone and their mama asks me about new stuff. And I'm just like, okay, maybe I should just hop on the digital bandwagon thing and do it. But I'm a little scared too because I feel like it's just going to be so accessible to me that I'm just not going to want to buy physical anymore. Even though like I much rather prefer reading a physical copy. I'm just scared that like I'll just get lazy and I'll just be like, "Oh, why should I go hunt it out when I can just download it right now?" You know? I don't know. Because I like the hunt. That's another part of it. I include my comics with my books and films, history, novels, poetry. In the end, they are all stories. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. I've been slowing down a little bit with the movies, but some of those steel books, dang, like they get expensive, but some of them are nice. I try to be really selective if I'm getting a steel book. But yeah, it's hard to say no to all those like special features and all that, the extras, especially if you're like really into the behind the scenes stuff, right? What the what? Edition? I was thinking of selling, but not now. What are you talking about, Jackson? I must have missed something. Seriously, though, if not for YouTube, I would have no social interaction. This community has been a blessing. I think that's a lot of us lately, Russ. I know it is for me. Ever since I moved to Vegas, I really don't socialize very much outside of work. I used to. I used to be a social butterfly. Like I got out of my, introvert shell in college, and then I made friends there. Go figure. And then we all like dispersed and moved, and I still talk to them, but obviously we're so far away from each other that I don't really hang out with them anymore. And here it's really just like work, home, you guys. And obviously like, Andrea, my dog, but they're usually pretty busy themselves. So I got the message at the beginning of January. It kicks in second week of February, I think. Jesus. I need to check that out because I don't like what I'm hearing with that either. Yeah, and I mentioned it earlier. I'm thinking about doing an auction. No mystery boxes. I mean, maybe you never know. I don't want to like rule it out either. But if it's a mystery, anything, it's not going to be a mystery box. That's all I can say. But no, I don't think I'm doing mystery boxes. Period. I think I'm going to go the auction route. I think that'll be easiest for me. I don't know. What do you like selling on Instagram? How did you what did you think of it in your last sell? Yeah, it's weird, Russ. Just when I think I'm better at expressing myself, I go outside and shut down. Yeah, it's being an introvert sucks. I can tell you that. But you know what? You can't let it take over. And when I came out of my shell at one point in my life, I realized that like I was missing out on so much, because I had that social anxiety and I wasn't like talking to people. I would miss out on opportunities and getting to know people better. So it's really worth it to like fight through that. And I'm telling you, every time I turn this thing on, I'm just like, oh God. Oh, it's like I get socked in the gut. I'm just like, ugh. Okay. All right, let's do it. Gotta force myself. Personally, stuff after All New, All Different, Marvel, and New 52 has been kind of trash. That's good to know. Because I'm collecting New 52 mostly. I have some Rebirth stuff, but yeah, I'm not super interested in a lot of the stuff after that. I did read some of Metal. I read Metal. And then what else did I read? Oh, I read a little of Deceased, which is all right. I'm better than I used to be, Jackson, but yeah, it's tough, man. Is your patao better now, Jojo? You know what? It is, thankfully. God, that hurts so much. Oh my God. And then I have like comics all around me. I have the bins here. So it's like hard for me to like stretch out. Ugh, this is horrible. Horrible situation. I think I'll do mystery box, but I will let people see a good chunk of what they have a chance at. Yeah. Mystery boxes are tricky. They're tricky. I used to do nothing but mystery boxes on my channel. Not comic ones, but I used to do like the Luke Ray and the Funko powered ones and all that. And I used to kind of review it and all that. And it's just you have to really, like, for comics at least, you have to really buy stuff for cheap because the margins are so low with that. You got to really figure out pricing and all that. Like with this stuff, I could probably make a good amount, but I don't want to sell this stuff because I want to read it. But I don't know. It's a tricky one. Comic Head does a good mystery box. I just want people happy with what they get compared to the torpedo. Oh my god. Oh, torpedo box. Oh, I saw the other really whack mystery box lately. The I hate to bash, but it was a horrible box by a nerdy girl. I think that it's like, damn, dude. Mm. And those are higher price too. Like you would think that you at least get like one that was worth it and not just all basura. Now that you can definitely like I'm all for dollar hunting and stuff, but the mystery boxes you got to be careful with for sure. I like trying different ones. And I do get the Comic Tom one, but that's because I'm grandfathered in. Um if I'm being honest, I don't know if I would pay $40 for the box now. Um, and it's not to say that it's not worth it because I know some of his exclusives do sell for a pretty good amount at first. It's like what we were talking about earlier. Like if you're going to be flipping those types of things, you got to do it quickly. Like but I don't like that hustle. I don't like flipping like quickly like that. I can, I can have stuff in here that I can flip or whatever, and that's fine. I'm not under any pressure to do it. But like, I don't want to like be keeping up with new variants just to flip them and all that. So it's not for me, and so I don't think I would buy them at $40. But $25 is kind of a steal of a deal. Um, what else? But yeah, torpedo box was basura. Um, and I live in Vegas, and trust me, like Torpedo is a cool store, aesthetically speaking, and their customer service is good. I have no issues with all that. I just don't hunt there because it's all very overpriced, quite honestly. So I knew once I heard they were doing a mystery box, I was like, oh yeah, right. I am not doing that. Oh god. Do mystery box reviews. I used to. I used to. Um, the problem is, I mean, I've done a couple of them. I've done the Boxed Heroes. Boxed Heroes was pretty solid. I recently canceled it though because right now I'm trying to do inventory and stuff. So I don't need a ton of incoming books, you know? I don't need to add to my inventory list. Like I'm good right now. I'm not going to be going on too many hunts. Um yeah. I might buy like keys here and there. But I don't think I'm doing like the dollar hauls for a while until like I finish, you know, processing all this shit. Nerdy Girl was rough to watch, but they were both expensive. I think I would do 30 plus ship. I never really tried mystery boxes. I've thought about it, but just can't quite bring myself to it. That's fine. You know, you have a gut instinct, go with it. You don't think it's for you, it's don't ever feel pressured by what everyone else is doing. Same here, Russ. I tried it once and they and they deleted right away and then deleted right away. Yeah, it's been hit or miss with me with comic mystery boxes per se. It's really hard to really get a ton out of it if you're a hunter, because if you're a hunter, you could be getting these books for cheaper, right? And it's like, but then if you think about it, it takes time, it takes gas money to go out hunting all the time, you know? And this is very convenient to like have books shipped to you, especially during the pandemic. So to each their own, I don't judge. Yeah, cash is too hard to come by for me, so I have to be sure of what I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that too. Like, it's not for everybody, and that's perfectly okay. I don't really go for modern variants, so I feel like it'll be a waste for me. Um, you know, the Boxed Heroes one didn't really have too many like the modern variants. The one that does super like the whole box is almost modern variants is Spider-Man booth one. That one is just like, whoa, there's so many variants in here that I've never even seen before in my life. I got a couple of those boxes back in the day. I stopped getting them though, also because I think I got like 2 duds in a row, and I was like, all right, I'm good. Jojo, did you ever do a video talking about the comics that got you into the hobby? You know what? I did. I didn't do a full-on video like that, but I mentioned a little bit in various videos. But the one that I'm thinking of right now is a top 5 comic cover video that I did. I talked about some of those older Bry Fogel covers that really sucked me into like grabbing them, and then I read some of those issues from like Copper Age, and then from then I jumped into a lot of the like Nightfall run. That was my jam, Nightfall Batman comics, and then some of the cheaper stuff at the time. So all this stuff was like back issue bin for me, like the Shadow the Bat and Legends, all that stuff was affordable for me because when you're a 4th grader, you only have so much money. And I still remember too the like store owners, they'd be like, "Oh, you don't want to grab new comics?" And I'd be like, "No." But even back then, I'm such a stubborn person. Boxed Heroes was good, but they ran out of the vintage books. They only throw in new books now. I got one box that was like that. Yeah, it was like mostly new stuff. And then one, yeah, you're right. One before that had pretty good Bronze Age goodies. But yeah, I stopped because I don't need that constant incoming set of books right now. Maybe I'll do it again later at some point. Hey, Captain. How's it going? Do you check out any Indiegogo stuff? Not really. Not really, to be honest. Ahoy. Later, time to sag out. Oh, too old to stay up late. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to end this real soon. Heather Prowler. Nate. Yep. Okay, guys. I think I'm out too. Thank you guys for joining me. I guess we're having a part 4 to this, and that will be the conclusion. Yeah, you guys rock. I always love talking to you guys. So, yeah. Hope you all have a great week. I should be releasing 2 videos this week. I did a contest video entry for Comic Books NYC. And then I did a comic, speaking of mystery boxes, the Comic Tom 101 mystery mail call. So I'm unboxing 2 on that one because I was super behind. And spoilers, the tequila was amazing in that one. So stay tuned to that one. But anyways, guys, all right. Catch you all later. Be safe. Love you all. And I'll catch you next Sunday, hopefully.